Guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ray, and today I've done a renovation that I'm gonna call a speed build because I did edit the layout of the house a little bit, and a speed build sounds more interesting. I'm sorry, I might not call it a speed build, I might call it a renovation. So yeah, I've already tried recording this commentary over this twice now, and each time I said about 200 times, and I stalled for thoughts, and so I have a horrible attention span, so it's gonna come through in this, and I apologize for that. But yes, I'm gonna try to talk about the renovation as much as possible. So I'm already failing. 20 minutes of talking to yourself by yourself, just talking, it's a lot harder than you would think, especially if you don't talk a lot, and especially if you have kind of a mumble like I do. So this is not great for me, but I really wanted to put this up because I want to start doing speed builds. I don't like to build, but I want to push myself a little bit and try building a lot more, because I really like decorating and interior and all that good stuff. So yeah, I don't know, I put carpet in this, and I don't remember if the house came with carpet or not, but I put carpet in it, and I don't know if I don't know if a house in the desert would actually have carpet. I think that's kind of strange. It'd be like having a beach house with carpet. Sand would be all in there, and the vacuuming, Also, wouldn't that be nice if you had like actual vacuums in The Sims 4? I want that. That's just like a little minor thing that could have been so ow. I'm not like bashing The Sims or anything. I know a lot of people are complaining about what we don't have in The Sims, and it's mainly like cars and preteens, but I want vacuums. I also wanted guinea pigs, but because I have guinea pigs, I have 2 of them. They're right over there. But yes, the renovation itself took me about 2 hours and 11 minutes, and I cut it down to 35 minutes, and I was like, there's no way I can talk for 35 minutes straight without sounding like an idiot. So I cut it down to 20 minutes, and hopefully you're not getting like motion sickness. I don't get motion sickness, but I know I've heard a lot of people in like comments saying, oh, you made this too fast. Not on my videos, but on other people's videos. So I apologize if you're getting motion sick, yeah. In the grid, I don't ever notice the grid. I tried to turn it off for the most part of this video, and I turned it off later, but as soon as I saved it, the grid came back on. So if that bothers you, I apologize. This bathroom, I really like it. I don't like the placement of the sink. That's the only complaint I have about this bathroom, is the sink, where I put the sink. And I don't know where that rug is from, but I really like it. And the backyard with the windows like that, it looks so good. Overall, I like the house. There's about, once we progress into the renovation, you'll see there's like, I would say about 3 or 4 different types of wood, which I don't know rules on wood. Like, I know you shouldn't mix wood too much, or maybe you should. I don't know. It's all about personal preference. But personally, I don't think it's that big of a deal how it turned out, because the what would you call it? Panel? Siding? No. Oh gosh, what's it called? Not lining. It's, you know, the outline of the window is black and the outline of the door is black. That, I don't know what that's called. So that's black, and then the counters are like a reddish brown, and then the wood furniture is like a reddy browny. It's kind of the same wood, but not really. Realistically, you're not going to match all your wood, so it doesn't matter. I have a light tan desk and dark wood doors and windows and all that in my room, so I don't think it matters all that much. So I also am really into decorating, and I didn't put a lot of clutter in this house because I just couldn't be bothered to do all that. That's just so much. I'm gonna cough, sorry. It's just a lot, and it's just a lot, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, let me get comfortable. How long have we been talking? 5 minutes. All right, that's not too bad. Hopefully I don't repeat myself too much in this video either. At this part where that little pause was, I actually like basically punched my mic, and it made a really loud sound when I was watching it back before I edited it down to 20 minutes. When it was 35 minutes, I was watching it without any sound. Also, while I was doing this, when I was building or renovating, I didn't have any music on. I did this like last week, so I was trying to remember if I had like my earbuds in. I don't think I did because I couldn't find my earbuds last week, so yeah. I don't know how I did that. 2 hours and 11 minutes of just building or renovating. I would have definitely been listening to music if I was building. That's too much to do without sound. But I remember I finished this at like 1 in the morning on whatever day I finished it. Maybe 2. No, I think 1. I think I started around 11 and then finished at 1 or so in the morning. In The Sims 4, this is not a complaint. This is me just putting it out there. I had a really hard time with the tables. So I never put tables in my houses that I renovate or apartments. I just put down bar stools and islands because there aren't any good tables, in my opinion, that go with like the counter and everything. So and then the chairs, I don't really like the chairs either, so I'm an island and bar stool kind of girl, I guess. These countertops are really, really cute. I like them a lot. I think they came from Parenthood. Yeah, Parenthood. And trying to see if someone's outside my door. Oops. Yeah, I use them a lot. I use them way too much. And they come in mint as well, I believe. Yeah, I think I use them in my... No, they come in... Do they come in mint? I think they come in blue. But I use them also in my Not So Buried Legacy apartment. Both of them. Because my Not So Buried Sim lived in the one room or a single studio apartment, and then she moved across the hall in with her boyfriend, and they have babies now, so you should go check that out if you want. But yeah, the kitchen turned out alright. I like it. I probably said that like 6 times. I think, oh my gosh, okay. Sunrooms are my obsession. I love sunrooms. And so I tried to make the living room as much as like a windowy, really bright, sunny place as bright as possible, because I just, with as many windows as possible without making it look too bad. And I think I succeeded. I think it turned out alright. That'll probably be the thumbnail for this video. Is a picture of the living room. And the bed I used, I think we need more beds as well. Overall, The Sims 4 is doing really great for itself. I was watching the English Simmer, and she put up a video called something like Unpopular Sims Opinions, and you know what? I really enjoyed that video, and I want to do one of my own because I have some unpopular opinions of my own. But she said she didn't mind not having the color wheel. I don't mind not having the color wheel, really. It's just I wish, but then she said that everything in the game kind of matches well on its own. Now maybe it's just because I'm not good at this, but I had such a hard time with the like I just complained about the tables. None of those match anything, so and if they do, they're like way too big. So I also wish we had more curtains and beds. That's the only thing I wish we could have like color wheels for, is the beds, curtains, and tables. I know that's like stupid, but or just more swatches. I'll settle for more swatches because I like not having to color match everything to a T. But yeah, that bed is my favorite. I think I already said that, but it's my very favorite in the whole game. And then these little cute panda things, since the family that I envision living here, well, it's actually my current household, so they have a toddler and she's a girl. Oh yeah, this house is for a small family of, I would assume 3. You could probably fit, oh yes. Oh no, I'm not gonna cut myself off. You could probably fit about 2 rooms upstairs if you really wanted to, because it's a loft bedroom. Now I'm gonna say what I was gonna say. My EA account, I want to put this up in the gallery along with all the creative sims I've done. You'd have to download their custom content, obviously, from the description of those videos before you could like get them on the gallery, or else they wouldn't have like what they have in those videos. But I can't put any of this up yet because I want to change my EA account username thingy, and EA customer support hasn't gotten back to me on that, and I sent a request last week, and so I'm still waiting to hear back, so I might send another request or whatever it's called, because I can't remember my security password, my security question. I can't remember the answer. I think I mistyped it because it was literally like something so simple and basic that it's like, how can you mess this up, right? How could you do that to yourself? How? Why? So yeah, that's coming. As soon as I get my account all sorted out, this will be up on the gallery, and all 3 of my sims that I've made not current households, all 3 of my sims that I've done creative sims on will be on the gallery. Whew. Oh yeah, and I don't use custom content. I don't use build custom content, and not because I'm worried about like building things and having people not having the things when they download it, you know what I'm saying? I know that's why Little Simsy doesn't use custom build content. I don't use it because I don't like that it's all over the place, and it's like, it's literally all over the place. Oh my gosh. Oh no, it paused. Oh no. I'm watching the video back and my thing crashed. No! Alright, and we're back. Sorry about that. My movie studio platinum crashed. But like I was saying, I don't use build custom content just for the simple fact I don't like the way it looks when you're going to like pick things out to place. I don't like the way it looks, and I also don't like the way it looks actually in game. I just don't use the Sims resource that much. I know it's really popular, and a lot of people who like Alpha CC use it. Use the Sims resource, and I am choking on air. Oh my gosh, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm struggling. Yeah, so this is like completely off topic, but do you guys like horror movies? I know a lot of people don't like horror movies, and I'm a big fan of creepy things in general. I changed my profile picture thingy, my Barbie, to this like occult looking sim, and I put a pull up on Simsamino, and somebody said they just flat out don't like supernatural sims, and that's why they said they liked my old thing better, because the poll was, which profile picture do you like better, or something like that. And I completely understand that. I'm not a big fan of supernatural sims either, but I just like the way they look, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't play with vampires like ever, but I just like the way they look, you know? And so and I think I just like scary looking sims, and whether my profile picture is scary or not, I don't think it's that scary, but it came from a place of me just liking creepier things like that. But yeah, I love horror movies. I can't pronounce that to save my life. Horror movies. I always say horror movies. And my first horror movie I watched actually was when I was like 6 years old, and my big brother, oh my gosh, this is so embarrassing, he basically dared me, kind of said, you know, you can't watch it, you're too scared. Oh no, you won't do it. Oh no, you can't handle it. I was like, yeah, I can. And it was Nightmare on Elm Street. And so I watched it, and I didn't sleep properly for so long. I kept the hallway light on. I was so scared to go to bed because I was afraid Freddy Krueger was gonna get me in my sleep. But ever since then, I think that's why horror movies don't really bother me, because I know a lot of people get like spooked, and maybe it's just because, you know, I'm older now, but I have a friend who physically cannot watch horror movies because she gets way too scared, and she's 18 years old, so. But me, I haven't been scared by a horror movie in a really, really long time, and I don't know if it's just because they're not scary anymore, or if it's just because Nightmare on Elm Street, 6-year-old me watching Nightmare on Elm Street scared the living scare out of me, so. I really like looking at this loft now. This reminds me, speaking of horror movies and lofts, Paranormal Activity, I don't remember which one it was, but I should do a speed build of the one of the Paranormal Activity houses, the one with the loft and the fish tank. The fish tank had no relevance. That was just what was in the loft, because I don't remember which Paranormal Activity that was. This loft reminds me of that. Looking at it now, just the thought of a loft reminds me of Paranormal Activity. Wow, this all just kind of came full circle. But yes, big fan of Paranormal Activity. I don't know what's going on though. Like, there are like 4 movies now, and I'm lost. I don't know. No spoilers, but that is probably the most confusing horror movie out there. My favorite horror movie at the moment is one called As Above, So Below, and it's about the catacombs in France, and it's the whole reason I'm taking a French language class, is just to visit the catacombs one day. I know, that's kind of morbid. No, not really, but really. I also thought, what was it called? The Forest, that had the Japanese, I can't pronounce it, I'm sorry, Akigahara, something like that. The Suicide Forest. No, not Jake Paul or Logan Paul, I'm sorry. But like the actual movie, The Forest, about the Japanese Suicide Forest. I didn't like that movie. I thought they could have done so much better. I'm not a movie critic, but I don't like that movie. It's probably one of my least favorite thriller/horror movies. And I had such high hopes for that one. I hope somebody else does something with that. The aspect of the Akigahara, something like that. And yes, this whole lofty area upstairs, I didn't paint it pink for the simple fact it would have been too much, and plus it's a loft, so it wouldn't be pink, right? Because it's a loft/bedroom. So it's for definitely a spoiled toddler, definitely. And the backyard, I like the way the backyard looks. I like what I did here with this rug, not this one, yep, that one. I put that down, and you know, because realistically, if a toddler was sliding down a slide and they landed on concrete, that wouldn't be so pretty. So yes. Oh, and I put all these lights up in this room, and I ended up taking them down as soon as I started playing in this house. I didn't like the way they looked, but yeah. Overall, like I keep saying, I like this renovation. I think it made this starter home a little more lively, and I think it came out to be like 45 or 50,000 simoleons. So it's a bit of a work if you want your Sims to live here, or just cheat there. Just cheat your way up there. Do you guys money cheat? I don't. And if I do, I just pay it back in double, like later on. So like if I take out 1,000, when my Sim starts making a bunch of money, I'll put like 2,000. I'll cheat away 2,000 simoleons, like interest. But yes, we are coming towards the end of this renovation. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that I didn't do too terribly with this commentary, and I hope you enjoy these screenshots I'm gonna put here, which they should be playing now. If they're not, bye. Bye.